Hello guys, and welcome to your third Java tutorial. In this tutorial, all we're really going to go over are more or less basic data types and variables. So anyways guys, we all remember our 4th and 5th grade classes where they taught us about variables. So right, a variable is technically a symbol or a letter that's used to represent a certain value. So this same concept is very important in programming. It's how we store data and how we manipulate it in other ways, or how we change it. We can print it out. We can add two numbers together. So it's a very important concept. And how we declare variables is that first we put a data type. Then the name of the variable, then we set it equal to a certain value. So, for example, one of these data types is int. And int, if you haven't guessed, stands for integer. And after we write the data type, we can put I, which is the name of the variable, and we can set it equal to a certain integer. In this case, I'm going to set it equal to 6, because I feel like it. Alright, alright, 6. So now whenever we write I in the code, it references 6. So it's like I. Well, what's I? Oh, look. I see int I, a variable I, is defined as the integer 6. And it's always going to reference this declaration that we made here. Alright, so integers are fine, but when you want to get even more precise, you can have doubles. Now what a double is it's a number that allows other numbers to the right of the decimal place. So if you put decimal values in an integer, it's going to give you an error. But if you put them in a double, you can do that. And with a double, you can put them to the right of the decimal place, not only to the left. Yeah, that's really what a double is. And what the full definition of double is a double precision floating point number. And a floating point number is where the decimal point is where you practically see numbers to the left and to the right of the decimal point. It's double precision, meaning we can have more digits to the right of the decimal point. And that was just kind of, FYI there. But anyways, let's move on. So anyways, what we can do with these variables, and I'm just going to create a few more integers for the fun of it. Int I2, 234, int I3, 3. Yeah, there we go. What we can do with these is, if you remember the command I taught you from the last tutorial, system.out.println, yeah, we can actually print out the sums of these variables. So really, we can just write 3 plus 6, for example, right? Now, if you run this, it's going to print out 3 plus 6, which is 9. But we can also do the same thing with variables. We can do it with I and say I2, correct? Now, if we run the same thing, it's going to be 6 plus 234, which is 240, right down here. And really, we can do that with any of these. And if we change the original value of the variable, say if we change this to 7, it's going to automatically change that in this statement. So now if it's 7, it's going to be 241. So that's kind of like a handy thing to use. And by the way, we can add variables or numbers. We can also find their product, which is the asterisk symbol, their quotient, or divide them with this symbol, and subtract them with the minus symbol. Yes, this is the /, I believe that's the division sign. And yeah, really those are some really basic operations on integers that you can have. And also, variables can not only be integers, which is kind of new, they can also be text. So for example, we can have text files, not text files, just strings of text. Hello, this is text. Yay. Yeah, okay. So anyways, string. String is another data type, and as you can see, we used it the same way we would have used any other regular data type. We put the string data type, we put the name of the variable, and now in quotes, notice, we have lots of letters, symbols, or text. So more or less, whenever we reference this S right now, so